Takoda Collins' mom says he spent the last few years of his life terrified. Evidence shows he was beaten, locked in an attic, and forced to eat his own feces.
He was 10 years old when he died last month, and we are continuing to search for answers as to why this was allowed to continue for as long as it did.
I'm angry. I'm more angry than anything. I'm more angry that my son, who was 10 years old, 5 days before he turned 11, is dead.
She blames the system, courts and custody and protective services for what happened. She blames herself, too.
Beyond a shadow of doubt, they failed him. Wisconsin failed him. Ohio failed him. My family, me, we all failed him. We have to take some of that responsibility. As his mother, I have to take that responsibility. I feel guilty as hell.
Last month, 10-year-old Takoda Collins died.
What's your emergency?
Takoda Collins' grandmother said she was appalled by the prison sentences handed down to the boy's father, who pleaded guilty to brutally torturing and murdering his son, and the two women who stood by and did nothing. Takoda's grandmother, Kelly Sandoval, spoke out publicly for the first time since an Ohio judge sentenced Al-Mutahan Mclean to 51 years to life in prison for the 10-year-old boy's death in December 2019, telling Dayton NBC affiliate WDTN-TV that the family is heartbroken and outraged with the consequences for those responsible. He was failed in life, and now he's being failed in death, and I can't stand by and watch this happen. It kills me, Sandoval told the station in an interview. Prosecutors told the court that Mclean inflicted unimaginable, constant torture on Takoda, whom he ultimately murdered with a final brutal beating and anal rape, according to Judge J. Dennis Adkins of the Montgomery County Common Pleas Court. Mclean's fiancée Amanda Hinsey, 30, and Hinsey's sister Jennifer Ebert, 27, both of whom lived with Mclean and witnessed his abuse of Takoda, received minimum sentences of 22 and 8 years, respectively. Prosecutors said neither woman ever lifted a finger to help the child and frequently instigated Takoda's heinous torture and abuse. When he was around us, he was a fun, happy kid, Sandoval told the station. I'm disgusted by what happened in court. I believe they should have all received the death penalty. Linda Dodd, Deputy Chief of the Criminal Division for the Montgomery County Prosecutor's Office, told Dayton CBS affiliate WEO that the death penalty was not an option in Mclean's case, but that the sentence was the next best thing because Mclean would be 83 years old by the time he would be eligible for parole in 2072. Judge Adkins also ordered him to register as a Tier 3 sex offender and a violent offender if he is ever released from prison. Sandoval also expressed her hope that Takoda's death will result in changes to the state's child protective services and abuse investigations so that what happened to her grandchild does not happen to another child. Some changes, such as requiring abuse investigators to speak with all members of a household and increasing staff training, have already taken effect.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. After the tone, please enter your personal ID number followed by the pound sign.
The PIN number you entered is invalid.
After the tone, please enter your personal ID number followed by the pound sign. You may begin speaking now.
Yeah, they wouldn't give me a peace of mind, baby.
I had to.
And I kept asking.
I called them every day.
I would ask them every night, and I would ask them every night, can you just please tell me what the cause was, or if I'm still being charged with murder?
They wouldn't tell you.
They tell me every day, yes, you are. You're
not,
just a murderer.
You're not. It's clear.
These little young, they young COs. They younger than me.
Yeah.
So they love to be in control of my life. Look at my shit. It's
Baby,
a week
don't look
later. laying up in the medical right now, though. Just laying there, trying to get my thoughts together, trying not to, you hear me? Trying to look for reasons I want to do right.
I know, baby. Just take
My
care.
child, he laugh a lot. I try to remember him in a good way, you hear me?
I know.
He was funny. He was strong.
They're trying to say that the dog bit him.
No.
I know.
Dog never
Because
did
they
that.
asked the neighbor if they ever seen him outside playing with the dogs. The man, he said he hung up on him.
Right.
He came into his house.
Right. That's what I mean. They looking for trouble.
I know. They're looking for it, and they're not going to find anything.
I
There's
pray I
nothing
come home.
there.
Pray I come home in
I
30
do too,
days.
baby. I do. Hoping sooner than do anything.
Give me some paperwork, house arrest. Give me
Anything.
parole.
You don't need to be locked up here.
Nah. I just want to get some help. Get married.
Yeah.
And never leave the house again.
Too, baby.
I don't want to go nowhere no more.
I want to get out of Ohio.
I'm getting help.
They got the death penalty here. They got some bad people here.
It's over with. Yeah, we got to
That
go.
big fat security officer, he was mean. He was screaming at my sister.
He beat me up so
I
bad.
heard him.
He grabbed my head. Look, he grabbed both sides. He grabbed this, he grabbed that, and he took his knee. Straight in my shit.
I'm sorry, baby.
Alright. Cool. I want to sue him. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because that wasn't right.
Not right at all. I heard him.
And look, the prosecutor, she was like, the same woman asked me all them questions. She's like, you did it. Why they jumping me? I see her in the back. So I'm like, yeah, you did. You heard me? And then I got to get sat down and get questioned by them, right? She
What,
had,
the detective lady?
yeah, she seen them jump me. She
Wow.
said I did it. Why they beat my ass? Before we even sat down. So when we sit down, they like, do you feel pressure? Or you feel, I said, yeah. Y'all fucking beat my ass and told me that I did it. Y'all feel pressure. You hear me? Of course I do. I'm scared. You hear me?
Wrong.
Yeah, this is a very dangerous place. We do gotta leave. Dangerous. 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 You hear me? I was so afraid of God. You hear me? You know what God do when you do that to somebody, or let alone one of his angels? You hear me? That's guarantee you hell. I could care less about spending the rest of my life in a place like this. But my eternal life, you know how much I love God, right?
I know, baby.
My eternal
And I
life.
told him that you was very religious.
Yeah, my eternal life. You hear
Oh,
me?
baby. I know.
Every night.
It'll be okay. You didn't do this.
I know.
You can rest a little easier. Now.
Yeah, I
I
will.
had to give you peace of mind.
Thank you. Man, one of my boy Joe doing.
He's getting moved to a new foster home right now.
And I know God got Takoda right now. You hear me?
Joe, he big enough to take care of himself.
Oh, I know.
I taught him well.
Oh, I know.
That's why I taught him
Right, handle
to
it.
toughen up and take care of yourself.
Right.
You know,
We're going to be okay.
he's not happy. He wants to see his mom.
And his daddy, too, I bet.
Oh, I bet. I'm going to go see him soon.
Just send my love.
I will. I gave Champ that whole turkey. I couldn't eat.
They said it.
Got dried out.
I wouldn't have ate it anyway. No. Eat nothing out that fridge. I don't know why, son. Just tell me don't eat it.
I didn't eat. I haven't eaten.
I was thinking it was food poisoning or something. I was thinking it was something. Don't eat. Nothing out that house. You hear me?
I haven't eaten a bite since.
I was just wondering why. Now I know, you hear me? But one thing I need you to know is you the key in all this.
Trying my best, baby.
And they want to turn you this way.
You know how much I hate all this.
Right. They want to turn you this way. You hear me? It ain't no
That's
story.
why there was two of them. One would say this, and then another one would say this, and then
Yeah.
I'd get my head all confused and
Yeah.
and get in my head.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to go home
I heard you say that. I just want to go home. And that's when I lost it. And he was so mean, too. He was like, did my child make it? No, you cold motherfucker. You murdered him, and you know that. And then walked straight back out the room.
Wow.
Sorry. That's what you going to tell me. All right. I broke the chair.
I heard.
That still ain't required them to go in there and beat my ass down, though, you hear me?
I know.
Because they asked me to drop it, and I dropped it already, you hear me? I put my hands up, and I put it against the wall, and they came in there and fucked me up. So that was just flat out, that's not what they teach them to do, you hear me?
Don't they have cameras in there?
They supposed to. That's why I'm getting a lawyer.
Yeah, sue them.
I am.
Because that's not, I heard it.
I'm going to. It's going to go both ways. I got pictures. Look, my arm bruised up. They ain't taking no pictures of my arm. But my arm been bruised up.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, you need to.
Don't you worry about it.
It's wrong.
As previously reported by Law and Crime, prosecutors detailed the final days of Takoda's life in horrific detail in a sentencing memo submitted to the court last week. Takoda lived in a house of horrors built by his father and aided by Hinsey and Ebert, who encouraged and facilitated Mclean's torture of the child, according to the 28-page memo. According to the memo, Hinsey and Ebert witnessed Mclean repeatedly punching Takoda hard in his stomach the night before his death until they heard Takoda crying and saying no more, just like he begged his father to stop all the time. The following morning, the child was wobbly as he attempted to make his way downstairs from the filthy attic where he had been forced to sleep. The victim had several falls. His father responded by elbowing Takoda hard in the back and ordering him upstairs as punishment. Once back upstairs, prosecutors wrote, Defendant Mclean gave instructions to put away his folding chair and bend over for his punishment pose, referring to an awkward position the boy was forced to hold for up to 20 hours a day. Mclean punished Takoda for not moving quickly enough. Defendant Mclean stood on Takoda's back, forcing all of his weight, even reaching to the ceiling to push down his weight extra hard, crushing this 10-year-old's body, documents stated. He then ordered the child to resume the punishment pose while he went downstairs to get a bottle of hot sauce up to pour on Takoda's buttocks, a punishment he readily admitted was frequently administered even daily. Defendant Mclean threw the child around some more, grabbed him by the ears, and dragged him down the stairs, still not satisfied that Takoda was sufficiently compliant. Defendant took the child into the bathroom and told him to clean his shorts. When Takoda did not move quickly enough, he was told to move quickly or he would drown. Defendant Ebert then heard splashing and Takoda gasping for air from the living room, according to the memo. Prosecutors said Mclean then anally raped the victim with a broken chair leg. Torture in the hours leading up to Takoda's death was described as unimaginable by prosecutors. According to the memo, Mclean's reign of terror began in 2015, when his son was only in first grade, and lasted until Takoda's death.
This is small. I need you to stay tight. You've been the most amazing person to me in my whole life. Need you.
I know, baby.
That I
wish I could hold you right now.
Right. Well,
glad I got to see you. I was hoping you didn't deny the
Can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you send my son a balloon for his birthday?
Of course.
Just send it to the sky.
Of course.
Get him on.
I will, baby. I got you. I will, baby.
I'll be alright.
Be okay.
Man, these people are crazy.
I know it. Try to antagonize you and make you say things.
Yeah.
And I don't like
I'm
it.
so loopy. I've been up. Before that questioning, I was already up for 3 days straight. Because sometimes I just had bad anxiety. I just don't sleep. You know that.
I know, baby.
Pain pill. I mean, I had to take pills to fall asleep.
I know.
I've been up, baby. So I don't really know. You hear me? Gonna be alright.
I don't know, but I just had to come and see you.
If not, I'm hoping that phone work. If not,
say the number.
937-607-3915.
Yes, you can call me.
So they won't give you your phone back?
I called her this morning and left her a message. I hope. Or at least let me get my information off it. I have everything, my passwords and my emails.
They took your iPad.
They took my iPad, the camera, phone. I just want my phone, my information.
Right.
And my photos. I have every photo on there.
Right.
There's nothing in my phone. I'm not hiding anything.
Correct. They take Jenny's phone too?
Yeah. When they came back with the search warrant, her phone was on the couch and they took it. They took my dog's beepers, my dog's barking collars.
Yeah,
every one of them.
They want to see if it
Except
got...
the ones that Champ was wearing. So he only has one left now.
Right.
And I just bought those collars.
They want to see if he got any evidence on it. They going too hard at this thing. They have nothing.
I know, baby.
The garbage cans.
That's why they took both trash cans to recycle. They took everything. I asked for a copy of the search warrant. They didn't even give me one. I had to call them the next day and tell them I need my copy of my search warrant. I have that right.
Right.
So she came out and brought me one. It said on there that they were looking for a metal spatula and pink taser. Spatula was in the garbage, but I've never seen a pink taser.
Right.
What the fuck? They done went crazy.
Right. That is crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Yeah, I told him I'd use the spatula, yeah.
Yeah.
I told him I did.
It's all bad, baby. I just pray it gets better for us.
That won't enough to kill him.
I know.
And now that I never hit him full force with that.
But when I did the research online, because I was worried. As soon as that lady told me he died of cardiac arrest, I had to find out how it's possible.
Right.
And it said that it's just something with their heart, with the pumping, but the signs that are very commonly misunderstood is dizziness, fainting, maybe fatigue, maybe he was tired or something, but just common symptoms that we could have missed.
Right.
Like that morning he came down and Jenny said he fell into the bathtub.
I thought that's what did it. I thought
Jenny
maybe
said she thought it was for show, but I only know what Jenny told me.
Right.
She said he came down and he fell, and that could have been a symptom. If I would have been awake, I would have known.
Right.
Jenny didn't know any better.
I didn't know no better either.
Show.
I thought it was too.
She said he came down wet and he fell.
Right.
And that's when you got up because you heard him fall.
I thought I was already up.
They ran him a bath to clean his shorts.
Yeah.
And I don't know what time all this was. Probably 7 in the morning when Jenny gets up.
Man, they gonna try to get years.
Fight for you.
I love you too. I'm gonna fight with you. It's crazy. Yeah.
A lot of work, but I'm going to be there for you and Josiah.
Right.
I had your court at 1:45, but they didn't start till after 2, and I had JoJo's right next door at 3.
Okay. That's what I'm on. Very careful. That I just don't know, man. I just don't know, man. Jenny is so fucking crazy. I warned him of that too.
I told him about the time that she held a knife up to you.
Yeah.
And Jenny swears it was just how I grabbed it. No, Jenny,
No.
you held it above his head.
Yeah, she crazy as fuck.
That's why the knives are in my bedroom.
Yeah. She crazy as hell. She didn't say anything. You know, called me niggers all the time, everything.
Wait until she goes to court on Monday. She gonna freak out. Remember that time she tried to? All she had to do was sit in a room.
Oh yeah, you gotta speak on it. I'm hit. Trust me.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll know. They need to get her mentally evaluated. She should not.
Yeah, because if their best witness is a mentally challenged person, they can't use her.
Right.
Damn, mentally challenged.
And she is.
Disability.
Huh?
She has a learning disability.
Is she already? Oh, that's already put in effect, right?
Yeah, and they can get her stuff from the school.
Right. And then she take meds.
Used to, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, it'll be okay.
Trying my best, and I need you to do the same.
I am.
But I had to come and give you peace of mind. I figured they wouldn't tell you anything. They wouldn't barely tell me.
Yeah, you need
to find out everything I know about myself.
You need to correct her, though. You know what I mean?
I'm trying my best. Every day.
Right. Yeah, but I need y'all's support, though. I'm sorry to the whole family. I'm the head of the household. I should have did better. Should have took care of you better.
You did the best you could, baby.
I know. Thank you for
realizing.
realizing.
Did in this situation.
Thank you, baby.
Even my mother had him for a week, and she couldn't handle his behaviors.
Right.
And this was a couple years ago.
Yep.
No, this was 6 years ago.
Right. Progress. Yeah.
Surprised yourself.
Right. Oh, I already know why. I told you why. You hear me?
I don't care. I'll talk to you all day.
I'm going to talk to you all day, too.
We did nothing wrong.
No. I know.
We did everything we could.
Yeah, I just need you to make sure they know that.
Tried to get them some help.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't sit there and watch them jump out the window or pull the boards down or just fall backwards down the stairs. I can't. You know what I mean? It was stressful. You know?
Oh, no. You told me every day you were stressed.
And then the high fumes, so high. I try to let the guy know that, I mean, they want to look at me like, wow, how can it smell so bad up there? Excuse me? We clean it.
Right.
The motherfucker just, what's the point of cleaning it?
That gray bucket was for.
Yeah.
Warm, soapy water.
I sure did. I'll go up there and clean it with him sometime. And come down nasty as fuck.
Oh, I know. I told you all the time you stink.
Yeah.
Like, baby, you gotta get in the shower.
Well, I'm asleep. I already know my child. Now I can know what the cause was. I was even to the point thinking that maybe Jenny killed him or poisoned him or something. But I don't have to think that way no more.
A change in how the state handles child abuse investigations, prompted by a Dayton Daily News investigation into the 2019 death of 10-year-old Takoda Collins, is making its way through the Ohio General Assembly with little opposition. Sponsored by Rep. Phil Plummer, our Butler TWP, and Rep. Susan Manchester, our Waynesfield, House Bill 4 would create an ombudsman office to oversee children's services, mandate that each county's children's services office create a memorandum of understanding of its obligations that the state must approve, require children's services to send their reports to local, state or federal government, and follow up with whoever reported abuse or neglect, and let a juvenile court judge order an interview or investigation when a parent refuses access to a child. Takoda passed away in December 2019 at Dayton Children's Hospital. According to investigators, Al-Mutahan Mclean tortured him for years, locking him in an attic, forcing him to stand bent over and cross-legged for long periods of time, and beating him. Takoda died as a result of a combination of blunt force trauma and drowning in a bathtub. Mclean and his girlfriend pleaded guilty to Takoda's death in September 2021. Plummer, who served as Montgomery County Sheriff until the end of 2018, described Takoda's death as horrific, and said it prompted him to introduce legislation to reform the county's children's services operations. HB 4 passed the House 92-2 in May and was heard again by the Senate Judiciary Committee on Tuesday, where 3 supporters submitted written testimony.
I don't know why she would do that. Just because she crazy, you hear me? I thought that for a split second, but I was like, man, maybe she did not. But thank you for the peace of mind. They wouldn't have gave it to me to save their life.
Oh, no.
they wouldn't have gave it to me.
Oh, no, that's why I had to be the one.
And if you can't get nothing done with this money to tomorrow, then so be it.
No, I'm going to get it to you today. I'm going to talk to this guy and figure out how I do it, and you'll have it today.
And that's the number I'm going to be able to reach you on. Because other than that, I can invite you, but I have to have a number to invite you on. You feel me?
Like my cell phone number?
Some type of number. Yeah, I need a number to invite you on, but if they won't let me use that number. I tried it this morning. It didn't work. Tried to call you this morning, yeah. It ring one time, and then it go busy.
Maybe I have to set it up.
Maybe so. Because maybe I called you from here before. Maybe that was my one time being used up already.
No, that shouldn't count. You should get one each time.
Yeah, and it should at least let you know, like, just set something up. Yeah, you can put money on the phone or on this ICOM account. Put it on some on both. And that way I can, you know what I mean? I had to message you, run to the message center real quick, message you. Like I said, take the time that you need. Try to get yourself back to work, because they're going to need that, because they're going to try to make it damn near impossible for you to get Joe back. And they like, oh, you ain't got a job. Jenny's unstable.
My boss assured me that my job is waiting for me.
They're going to try everything, but...
He said, don't worry about work. I want this to be the last thing you think of. He said, take care of yourself and come back when you're ready.
Thank you so much, though, that. But that, I do end up going to prison. I still need you to marry me.
Yeah, I'm going to come visit you.
You want to marry me in prison? Thank you.
I'm going to be there every step of the way.
This is wrong, man.
I love you so much.
I love you more. I'll do anything in this world for you, man. I told him, I said, please just leave my wife alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just please, because, man, what can you do in here, man? Look at me.
Oh, no.
What can you do in here? I mean, laying on this fucking hard-ass bucket floor for 2.5 days. The floor is hard enough to bruise you.
All right.
It'll put bruises on my body just laying in my bunk. You hear me?
Right.
Cold, no undergarment, fancy, no deodorant, smell. A motherfucker beat you up just for stinking. What the fuck? I will whoop somebody's ass for stinking. You feel me? Like, why is you around me?
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. After the tone, please enter your personal ID number followed by the pound sign. You may begin speaking now.
Yeah, it's all crazy, though.
But I'm gonna try to come see you next week. Find out how this court goes, and I'll let you know. And I'll let you know how JoJo's doing as soon as I let me see him.
And you call them public defenders and find out exactly what the hell they saying to a T. I'm pretty sure they're trying to gather up all that evidence.
Yeah. That's what they're
breaking it down.
That's why Monday at 9 a.m. then they got to go to court.
See if y'all going to get charged.
No, to testify against you.
Right.
Yeah, they said it. She said, the detective said it's a secret. Al don't know.
Right.
She ain't said I couldn't tell you.
Right. But yeah, don't let
secret,
that.
Nothing.
Right.
I'm not testifying. I want a lawyer.
Right. Yeah.
Bad enough my child is dead and you didn't tell me.
And what is there to testify against me for? There's nothing. You know what everything was there for.
They just want us to go to court again with the grand jury.
That's
what the paper said, grand jury. And fucking say everything that we already talked about and try to bring you down.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not going. I'm not going for it.
Right.
I need to find out if I can bring a lawyer, if I can get appointed one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. You know what I mean? They can't force you to do anything like that. They trying to set me up here. You hear me? Plain and simple. What do we gotta go over it again and again and again for? I told him the truth about everything, like, you know what I mean?
Alright, they're trying to say all three of our stories don't line up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Well, I'm telling Jenny retarded. I was loopy. You know what I mean? You tell them everything you can remember. You feel me?
Oh no, baby, I'm already on it.
Be alright. But the way they hustling pretty hard at nothing. They hustling hard at nothing. You ready to go?
No, I'll stay here all day.
Right.
I miss you. I ain't seen you all week.
They got a secret place set up for Monday, huh?
Yeah. No secret. Nothing.
How is that even possible?
Exactly. I should have brought the damn paper, but
Nah,
say
you
something
good.
about it. Bring this paper with you to court. It's going to be in front of a grand jury to testify on the behalf of the state of Ohio or something like that.
Right. Did it say
Subpoena. What it is.
you subpoenaed?
Me and Jenny are subpoenaed.
Yeah, it means y'all gotta show up.
Yeah, to be on their side, but
Right. How is whoever agreed to that?
exactly.
It'll be all right, man. You hear me?
Oh no.
Like I said, you already know what it'll do, what they like to do with people's words. So.
Oh no. It's insane. And I'm sorry that you're in here. You don't deserve it. And I can't wait to see you. You
Either
deserve
go
to
to
get out
court
of here.
and tell them motherfuckers that.
Yeah.
You hear me?
The neighbor told him that too. He don't deserve that.
Right. Oh,
They
did
said,
he?
oh yes, he does.
Oh, did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a good man. I see him with his kids. They go to family events all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all bad. But yeah, you make sure you let them know that is all right. Yeah.
According to Paul Pfeiffer of the Ohio Judicial Conference, HB 4 would expand the list of people who can conduct assessments of foster care and adoptive homes. He wrote that juvenile court intervention would also protect parental rights by quickly closing the case if allegations are unfounded. According to Mary Wachtel of the Public Children's Services Association of Ohio, bill sponsors accepted several changes proposed by her organization. She was particularly supportive of the establishment of an ombudsman's office. Angela Early of Chrysalis Family Solutions, a former foster parent and adoptive parent of 3 special needs children, praised the establishment of an ombudsman position as an independent check. While most child-serving staff act in the best interests of the children and families in their care, mistakes are made and unnecessary extensions of time are allowed with no unbiased oversight, Early wrote. When it comes to children or families, there is almost never a third party involved. These cases are almost always reviewed by agency staff, resulting in justified complaints being withheld for fear of retaliation and/or biased protection of the agency or agency staff. There is currently no mechanism in place to ensure impartial representation. A Dayton Daily News investigation discovered that police were called to Takoda's home multiple times in the year leading up to his death. Both a Dayton Public Schools employee and a caseworker for Montgomery County Children's Services told police that Takoda was being abused. Following those reports, officers noted that there was no answer at the door and terminated the call. Police later stated that the officers dispatched were not made aware of the allegations of abuse. Dayton Police and Children's Services implemented new policies in response to the newspaper's investigation. When officers are called to conduct a welfare check, they must now complete a memo in addition to contacting Children's Services. If no one answers the door during a welfare check, police must follow up. Children's Services now require that all members of a household be contacted, that anyone who reported abuse or neglect be contacted later, and that case histories be investigated.
I'm gonna get out soon.
You think so?
You'll come see me? Yes.
You think I will?
Yes. I mean, how can they keep you locked up? You didn't do anything.
I don't know. That's
You
what I'm
just
saying.
discipline your child the best way you could.
Right.
They don't understand what it's like to go through any of this.
They had to clean up 11-year-olds piss and shit every single day.
Come down, eat poop. What can we do besides make him try to throw it up?
That's what I did. I told her that.
I know, baby.
Or times that I watched him, I wrestle it out of his hand. You hear me? I just go and sit there and watch him. You know what I mean?
You can't. I mean, you can tell him not to do it, but it doesn't mean
Nah.
he's not do it.
Could not.
I mean, he doesn't listen to us. He doesn't listen to anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, you can always come see me no matter what. Don't never let them take that right away. You hear me?
I don't know. I was hoping you didn't deny the visit.
No, I never
I
will.
He was mad at me.
I didn't know what you said and what you didn't say, but I know I already know. I'm like, I can trust you, and I know you're going to tell the truth all the time, so you know what I mean?
Of course.
I won't mad at you, babe. I love you. I was just hoping that you wasn't in here with me. I was just asking the lady, was you in here or not, but she said she wasn't allowed to tell me if we was part of the same case. And then an hour later, 20 minutes later, she said, the girl you just asked about is up here to see you. I said, wow. It'll be all right, baby. They just trying to bring me down. They just trying to hit me with everything
Keep your head up.
under the sun, yeah.
Stay safe, and I'm going to get you some money here in a little bit.
I am. But, baby, don't do nothing foul or wrong. You hear me? I love you. Please don't cheat on me. You hear me?
That's the last thing on my mind right now, baby.
Right.
My first concern is to get you and Georgia home.
Right. Please.
My only priority right now.
Right.
And to get some money to put Takoda at rest. That's
Right.
it.
Right.
Those are my three concerns. That's the only three things I'm working on right now. Is my family.
And I can't even be here to help.
That's why I'm going to try to get him cremated, and I'm going to hold on to him for you. You deserve to lay him to rest.
Nah, don't try to do nothing with it until I get out.
They can't hold his body.
They can't.
They can hold it until the investigation's over.
And then what they gonna do?
I was trying to do some research. It came up for New York. Every 3 years, they cremate them and throw their ashes into the water. I'm serious. We have to claim the body as soon as they allow us to.
Right.
Or they'll just. They said that they can give them to scientific experiments.
No, I don't want that.
I know you don't. So that's why I said as soon as they release his body, I'm going to hopefully have enough money to get him cremated for you.
That's what I want. Thank you.
I know you don't want him cremated, but
yeah, that's what I got right now.
Yeah, it's the only option right now. Because you deserve to be there.
Yeah, this is ridiculous, baby.
Yeah. Mom said she would come, you know.
Was she?
I mean, like, if we had a funeral.
Right.
She didn't know if we were going to bring him up there for it or however.
I'm glad everybody in support. You hear me?
Of course, everybody's on your side.
I'm just so scared.
I know you're a good person.
I'm just afraid of the state. They think I'm an animal. The state, they just want me to be a mean person. They like, what is you doing strangling people? No. That man was trying to take my life. He was trying to beat me down.
Oh, no, baby.
You hear me? Miss you so much. I'm so proud of you, though, holding yourself together.
I'm a mess. Crying every night.
A surprise with the grand jury.
Yeah, I figured you had the right to know.
They done lost their mind.
Yeah. Telling the truth that you're a good dad.
Right. That seems surprising. Then when I say something good about you, they start yelling and flipping the script. What was good when he was getting abused and blah, blah, blah. What are you talking about? So he was keeping him from hurting himself even further. That's what you need to tell him. But the truth.
Trying my best, baby.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah, just keep at it. Don't let them wear you down. You hear me?
Very stressful.
I know. But just know that if you let them wear me down, my life depends on it.
I just keep, every time I close my eyes, I just, Takoda.
Do you?
Just laying there, cold.
Yeah. Me too.
It's traumatizing.
I know. That's why I said we all need help. We all need help at this point. You gotta hold her together for Joe, man.
I'm trying.
You hear me? I have to deal with that too, you hear me?
I know.
But I need y'all I need
But
you to
she
hold
said
it.
she's gonna give me a lawyer for Joe for his case.
Right. And you ain't did nothing but take good care of that child.
Oh no, and they took him from me because they asked me why I left. I was honest. I said I was afraid you were gonna take my son.
Right.
I panicked. I told you to call 911, and I tried to get Joe, but I didn't have anywhere for him to go.
Right.
You know,
It's okay.
if I had some family, I would have took.
Mhm. It'll be all right, baby. I promise. You hear me?
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they got 30 days to make me to try to get this grand jury to flip on me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So basically, they just trying to see if they have enough evidence or not to charge me.
That's what they told you in 30 days.
Nah, I'm asking you that.
Oh, they didn't tell me anything.
What it's for, huh?
No, I just know what the paper says. In front of a grand jury, the detective, when she gave me the paper, she said all it was for is to go through everything we already talked about.
Right. Ridiculous.
I can imagine what Jenny said.
Right. Yeah.
Her hateful ass.
That's what I mean. You gotta let them know that she was crooked.
But I know my sister. Once she sees all them people in that courtroom, over.
Yep.
She's got a disability.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
they're gonna see it.
Hmm.
She's not mentally capable of being a witness.
Right. Or anything.
Yeah, I've been trying my best to take care of her. It's hard when you got an unruly child and a mentally challenged sister.
You let them know that.
Best I could. Every time I try to say something about anybody else, they turn it back on you.
Right.
Every question they answer, I try to answer it with about Takoda, they would turn it back on you.
Right.
They wouldn't even let me finish.
Yeah, you have a right to a lawyer.
I know. As soon as I asked for one, they threw me back in that room for 8 hours.
I'm talking about you got a right to a lawyer right now.
For the subpoena?
Yeah. Yeah. You could go on
So
there.
should I call the detective and tell him to appoint me a lawyer?
Nah, you don't have to tell them that. When you go in there, just be like, ask them right then and there. You'll have a right to an attorney. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if they say something like only if you be incriminating yourself?
No, I would just say I want an attorney, period.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just keep...
Probably just prolong things for you.
Right. But hey, if that's what they got to do, we
But
can't
I
rush
need
this.
help. I can't do this by myself. I don't know what I'm doing.
Calm down. Pay attention.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't want to say anything to incriminate me or you.
Right.
Because the way they're making everything sound, I need a lawyer by my side. So I'm going to look into it, like I said. I think they're coming to get you back. I love you. You hear me?
Yeah, I love you too.
Yeah, they're right. They're by the door. But
Like I
stay
said,
safe. I'm going to get you some
you
money.
just stay calm and state the facts. Don't let them force you into saying nothing you don't feel. You hear me?
I know, baby.
And everything will be okay, I promise.
I just wanted to know if you knew if I had the right to have a lawyer with me.
No, I don't. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure you do anytime.
I'm going to call a public defender. I'm going to do some research. That's all I do.
Right.
That's all I'm doing these days.
Yeah.
Getting educated.
But I believe a grand jury, they're trying to see if they have enough evidence to even continue this.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, because it's at 9 in the morning, and then yours is at 3.
Oh. Yeah, they're trying to see if they have enough evidence to continue it. And, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I miss you with all my heart, baby, and I love you so much. And I'm going to be here every step of the way, okay? I will come visit you once
Did
a
they
week.
disappear?
For years before his death, a young boy was abused and tortured by being locked in the attic, tortured with an electric dog collar, and forced to eat his own feces. Takoda Collins' twisted father, from Ohio in the United States, pleaded guilty this week to the torture and murder of the 10-year-old boy. The victim was rushed to Dayton Children's Hospital in December 2019 after his father, Al-Mutahan Mclean, 30, told the 911 operator that his son was not responding. Authorities launched an investigation, which concluded Takoda had been tortured, beaten, and raped by his father. According to the Dayton Daily News, items recovered from the home following a search warrant revealed a taser, 4 electric dog collars, and a combination lock found in the attic. Authorities revealed that Takoda was also forced to eat his own feces and had suffered sexual assault injuries such as scratching and bruising. Takoda died as a result of multiple injuries, including blunt force injury, water submersion, and compressive asphyxia, according to the Montgomery County Coroner's Office. Linda Dodd, the prosecutor, stated, "Mr. McLean was the child's primary abuser. For years, he was clearly torturing his child." McLean pleaded guilty to murder, rape, kidnapping, and endangering children just days before his trial. Amanda Hinsey, his girlfriend, and Jennifer Albert, her sister, who lived with the couple and the 10-year-old boy, both pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and child endangerment. "I wish I would have just gone down there and kidnapped him, to be honest," Takoda's mother, Robin Collins, said. "Because I had no other choice but to go to jail and take him away from his father." She lost custody of Takoda in 2013 due to drug addictions. Following reports of abuse, Child Services failed to remove Takoda from the home. A welfare check was conducted in May 2018 after a Dayton public school employee called 911, but the welfare report stated that officers never entered Takoda's home because no one answered the door. McLean had made the decision to homeschool Takoda and had filed paperwork to ensure he wouldn't go back to school. Social services have removed a 3-year-old from McLean's home following Takoda's tragic death.
He's still out there. All right, good.
And I will. I'm going to be here every week.
Right. And we can write every day.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, I think it's like 50 cents a message or something. But, you know what I mean? That's all we had to work with right now. You feel me? But yeah, I love you so much.
I love you more.
Yeah, just stick to the story, man.
I should own a jail. They getting rich.
Right.
50 cents a message, and it's like $15 to talk for 15 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, just stick to the story, man.
I know.
You hear me? I'm gonna try to make the money last as long as possible, or stretch it out.
Get what you need.
Right.
Anything you need. You need clothes, get you some clothes.
Right.
Deodorant. You need something to get some safety, do that.
Right.
Anything you need.
Right.
I just need you to stay safe.
Right, because I'm not safe.
I know. Stay safe.
So they just trying to force me to be this crazy motherfucker, huh?
Yeah. Trying to make it like you're a monster. They called you a monster.
Did they?
Yeah.
All right.
Some fucking black detective that was out there throwing snowballs. He said, "Is your boyfriend the one that did the monster that did this?"
Right. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wrong. But I'm talking about in court. They gonna be on the same thing, just trying to break me down. Need to let them know that, you hear me? Just state the facts. You hear me? Just keep stating them. Don't overtalk. Don't panic. And stay calm and just keep letting them know. You know, my husband, and if they say anything to try to incriminate me, meaning like, they motherfucking, he this, he that, he threaten y'all, come on now, you know what I mean? This is the type of shit they gonna try to play, you hear me? Like, you know what I mean?
Alright.
Yeah. And let them know that, Jenny hated me. That she never did like me.
I know.
She would try to say and do anything. You hear
Yeah,
me?
I told them you guys just got into an argument. She
Yeah.
pulled the damn knife on you.
Yeah.
All because you were taking them away so she wouldn't cut.
Yeah. And always on me because I'm black. You hear me?
Called you a fucking nigger.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, anything they got gone or anything like that, yeah, that's just crazy.
I miss you.
Treat like a child. You hear me? Get what I'm saying? Things you do, you only you need to know.
That's why I'm here by myself.
Whether you gotta drive around the
You come
city
with me.
and do whatever you gotta do,
Mom,
you do it by yourself. And you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm here all by myself, baby.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just me.
I love you.
Love you too. Sad to see you like this, but I had to see if you were okay.
You just made my day.
Glad.
You made my week. You made my year. You made everything better. I'm trying to be alright.
You were probably in here worried and wondering.
Yeah, murder.
Charge cleared.
I'm a murderer.
Charges.
Alright.
I can't believe they didn't tell you that.
No, they don't care. Even after he read it.
On Monday?
Huh?
When you hit court on Monday, were you on the computer? TV?
For a split second.
You didn't hear the charges?
Yeah, it was like 4 counts of child endangerment. But he wouldn't even give me no paperwork on it, or tell me when my court date was, or even let me sign up for a lawyer. They was quick with me.
Yeah, they took 5 seconds.
Yeah,
What the heck?
and then $1 billion bond.
$1 million.
Right.
I had $1 million, I would have bailed you out.
I thought they gave. I swear, I just glad you would swear. I thought they tried to charge her too.
No, I had to let you know I was here.
Good.
And I'm on your side.
Good.
I'm doing everything I can out here.
But Jenny says she want to take me down, huh?
Jenny just crazy.
She won't say.
1 minute is this and 1 minute is that. She don't know her head from her ass.
Oh yeah.
You know that.
Right.
That's how Jenny is.
Right.
She can say the sky is green.
But it'd be purple.
Yeah.
Right.
Crazy.
I know. Yeah. That's sad. It's all sad.
We're just going through some rough times right now, baby.
I know. Hopefully it'll be okay.
Hopefully we can make it through this.
I pray we can. You don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Don't leave that boy JoJo, please.
No
matter what.
With everything I got. I'm going to put smoke detectors in the house and carbon monoxide detectors in the house. I got a list.
911, what's your emergency?